Hey y'all, LJ here. Welcome back to Chase Forge. Today I'm going to be talking about this guy over here, the Gigabyte 32QC 32-inch curved monitor. I've been using this for about 4 months while my other monitor, the Asus ROG Swift, was being RMA'd for screen issues. So right away, the first thing you can notice is that I'm not at my regular recording location, but it's okay because Ralph was able to make it here with me. I do believe that this is Gigabyte's first take on lower priced monitors. They do have the Aorus brand, which is their higher end gamer models, but let's see what the G32QC provides.
It's a 1440p or 2K 32-inch VA panel with a 1500R curve. It's boasting a 1 millisecond response time and 165 refresh rate. It has 8-bit color, 94% of DCI P3. It is flicker-free technology that prevents eye strain and fatigue. Low blue color light. It has HDR, AMD FreeSync Premium Pro, as well as being G-Sync certified. It has 2 HDMI slots 2.0, 1 DisplayPort 1.2, and 2 USB 3.0 slots. It has height adjustment of about 100 millimeters or about 4 inches. And it has a tilt function of -5 degrees all the way to +20, and no swivel function. It does have a joystick knob on the back to control the settings, and it is Versa mount ready.
Right away, the sheer size of the monitor is a huge welcome to fellow gamers who are accustomed to gaming on their big living room TVs. Even at this close range, the curved screen isn't super immersive, but it does do what it's supposed to and make all parts, including the corners, look as good as dead center. The 1500R curve means that this panel has a radius of 1.5 meters, which means that the maximum viewing distance is 1.5 meters, or about 5 feet in American. This makes sense as we come to the first of issues that I have with the monitor. How much space it takes up on this desk. While having a large footprint should make for a much more stable base, the screen wobbles so much from any movement on the desk, the monitor itself, or if you live in California, like I do, well, earthquakes. Which is great that they made it Versa mount capable, as you can remove the wobble with a new stand. It isn't a deal breaker for me, but I know it might be for some. The out-of-the-box colors looked a little off to me, still incredibly beautiful and vibrant, but being used to my other monitor, it was just different. It does have HDR, which means high dynamic range, which some of you might know from newer 4K TVs, which is supposed to make darks darker, but this monitor isn't bright enough at 350 lumens to do that, so I personally left that off on mine. I use my PC monitor more than I use my TV, and it would be great to have the same cinematic feel on this monitor as I have on my TV. It does this weird thing when it goes to sleep mode. I try catching it for you guys. A simple turn off and back on makes it go away, but that's something I should mention. As far as productivity, like I said, the colors feel off, and the curved screen does make some straight lines appear off. I would say if your work doesn't require it to be 100% color accurate, you'll be fine. So gaming on it. Does more screen mean more better? More or less. I play all kinds of games, MOBA, shooters, adventures. Let me know below what you guys are currently playing. And as you can tell from the video on screen, fighting games as well. The monitor does have some ghosting, and on dark games, there is some light bleed. But in the middle of a game at 1440p and 165 refresh rate, you're just enjoying the views. I have an AMD RX 5700 Challenger graphics card on this PC, and an NVIDIA RTX 2080 on my other rig, which you can see me add more storage to it on this video here. FreeSync, which is AMD's technology to ensure that your graphics card and your monitor are syncing up, worked great on this. I was able to get 165 frames at 1440p, and I had no issues aside from light ghosting. While on my other rig, bringing up the display options on my NVIDIA control panel let me enable G-Sync, which was NVIDIA's tech for the same. I did run that one at 144 refresh rate, as it seemed to run smoother for me. The settings joystick knob is nice to have, as no one likes to blindly guess where the buttons are on the back of other monitors. But you can also use the software to control all the functions from your screen. If you can get past the wobble, the unstable HDR, light bleed, and ghosting, you'll have a monitor that is great to game on and definitely worthy of sitting on your desk as well. Just don't bump it too much. Overall, the monitor was a nice buy for me. The larger screen, the refresh rate, and the resolution at this price is hard to beat, which is still at 370 at the time of filming. Again, this Gigabyte's first run at monitors at this price point. I'm hoping that they make more monitors at this level and improve on what they have. Wait, they just released a 34-inch ultra-wide? Almost the same specs? Might have to check that one out soon. Like always, stay healthy, stay safe. LJ out. So when I went back to my non-curved monitor, I feel like the middle of the screen was coming at me. Like, it's a little trippy.